your preparation work. Good, got some good on good and other stuff. It was a good, solid day. Getting the scout teams right is a big thing. Making them guys get the looks and practice fast. And we did a little bit yesterday and got really polished up today. The offensive side did a really good job for their defense over there, running tons of plays and we had 2 or 3 of them going at a time. Defense got much better on the scout team looks. So we got better practice against that. So good solid work day. Good solid preparation day. Questions?
One of the things we saw yesterday was Sean McGuire come back. Was that a little bit of a surprise, or did you guys kind of know, hey?
No, they said the other day he was healing pretty good, and they wanted to come out and give him some throws and reps. So I said, okay, so I don't know. They'll play him by ear and see how he feels. He felt good. He felt like we thought he would. And he come back out and throw again today and did some drops. So just keep working.
So you got a shot to play?
I don't. I mean, I couldn't tell you that. I can't say that right now. Wish good.
So it's in the realm of possibilities, at least.
I guess I'm saying that, Gene, but I really don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
Jimbo, you said at the start of camp it would be big for DeAndre's transition, how the guys around him would play. How did you feel now that camp's ended?
Okay, I mean, we were banged, not having Travis in the hurt, but I mean, getting him back, man, has really made a big difference. Just that whole group and leadership, you know what I'm saying? Because he can run routes. But in emergence, those other guys was good. So, I mean, they had a solid camp. We had a solid camp in that regard.
What have you seen from DeAndre in terms of growth?
He's a grind. He's willing to grind. 2 days is a grind, man. Learn offense to grind. There's going to be up days, down days. Good things going to happen, bad things going to happen. But a guy who's willing to grind and stays in it every play, and that's the first sign. I mean, because you have your great moments, your bad moments, but where is your mind on every play? And being that, when you're that starter, every play's got to mean something. You're only as good as your next play. Everybody's measured by their next play, not their last play. And that's one of the things I was the happiest about is the grind in which he's put in. I mean, he's made his plays, he's made his mistakes, but man, he stays in it, you know.
Coach, now that fall camp is over, where would you put the team's mental toughness at?
I don't know. We'll find out. I mean, been some hot practices. I know that. Y'all been out here. Been some hot, long practices, and they've worked pretty good. So hopefully we'll be strong enough. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, mental toughness, I don't think you ever have enough. I think it's one of those things that you got to keep, you're trying to raise the bar on constantly because you'll never know what challenges are out there.
Are you satisfied with where your specialists are at this point?
I tell you what, we punted the ball really well. Ricky kicked it good today. So, I mean, our kickoffs are going really great. So, right now, I think they've done a nice job. Last 2 or 3 days have been really good.
You still evaluate them over the next week before Monday?
Yeah, most likely.
Jimbo, through the 2 scrimmages and practices, do you have a sense of whether the team offensive line is going to get any stronger in some of those situations?
We have. It's not just scrimmages. I mean, we do them every day.
Yeah.
I mean, we do short yards and goal line every day, and we win some, we lose some. I mean, because our defense does a good job. But hopefully we will. And hopefully we'll get them in the right plays and run behind the right people. And at the end of the day, that stuff is a lot of determination and guts. You know what I'm saying? So.
Jimbo, especially with Sean's situation, is it assumed that DeAndre's going to have to start the opener?
Oh yeah, most definitely DeAndre will start the opener.
Happy with the progress of the receivers?
So there I announced it. Y'all happy?
Thank you. It's official.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you didn't think it was official a long time ago, you got issues.
That's what I told my boss.
I'm worried about y'all. I'm going to talk to one of y'all's balls. Y'all need to be doing something else.
You happy with the progress of the receivers over camp?
Yeah, they've been good.
Yeah.
They've had some good things. Getting them healthy, and they've been solid.
Have you ever seen the motion in the pocket? I mean, he's looking a little bit better.
Yeah, I mean, well, it is much live rushing stuff as you can get, and we've gotten a bunch of it. I mean, he's moved pretty good. I wish you don't have to move. I hope he's set back there.
What's been your thoughts on some of those guys like Naquan, Javon, and that? Because I mean, we've seen them with the second team, and we've heard about them through camp, but how they look.
Have done some really good things, and then at times have lapsed. You know, the youth in them. You know, it's just consistency. It ain't guys, and we act like this is brain surgery out here. We all right. You go back to my history from Dwayne Bowe to Michael Clayton to Josh Reed to Early Doucette to, I mean, guys, the first couple years here who had great years, the first years of Preston Parker and those guys in this offense. I mean, and then Richard Goodman, all those guys. And then Travis Rudolph when he was here. I mean, guys pick it up easy, but, you know, just consistency and playing that way, you know what I mean? And skill guys. Sometimes skill guys are, because they're talented, don't mean they always grind, but they have gotten much better. They have gotten much better. But receiving is about consistency, and it's trust, because a mistake out there is you know, alignment, assignment, where you split, and all that stuff.
We talk about that trust and that grind. I know last year you talked about, hey, having better practice habits. Would you say you've seen those better practice habits?
Yeah, they've gotten better. They're not where we want them to be, and I don't mean that in a negative. I don't know if they'll ever be there because I always grind it that way, but they've gotten much better.
Jimbo, Dalvin's pretty successful against everyone he plays against, but against really good run defenses, his numbers have been really strong. Do you ever sense there's a different attitude in him when he knows? Ole Miss was very highly ranked in rush defense last year as well.
Yeah, when that film we've been watching, I can see why. Yeah. I mean, they do a really good job. I don't know. I think he plays the attitude all the time. I mean, I couldn't tell you why. I hope it continues.
You were saying that he has to stretch more this year. That's something that you guys talk about.
Have to what?
Stretch more.
Yeah, well, I mean, we always taking care of their bodies. I mean, and as you get older and you get more hits on you, always constantly got to take more. You got to stretch more, spend more time, doing all the things that get you healthy. So I mean, it's things that if he feels like that's what he's got to do. You like I say, guys know their own body. We can tell them all they want, but they got to tell us how they feel and what goes on.
Will Monday be the first day you guys have gotten a chance to really implement stuff for Ole Miss, or has that process?
No, we've already started. We've already started the last couple of days.
As far as Ole Miss, what jumps out at you?
I'm sorry?
As far as Ole Miss, what jumps out at you?
Oh, I mean, they're dynamic. Receivers really catch the ball aggressive. Kelly can run it and throw it, makes plays. They're physical up front. The defensive line is really good. I mean, they're physical and big up front. Secondary guys tackle well in space. Backers can run. They can put pressure on you. Kicking game is very good. I mean, they're a heck of a football team. I mean, all of it impresses me, really.
You think it's one of the toughest first games since you've been here?
Yeah, it'll be one of them. I mean, definitely. I mean, it'll be a great challenge. They got a great football team.
How you handle the schedule with the Monday game?
Well, we'll have to come back Tuesday. We can't do anything. Wednesday will be very light. Then Thursday we'll have to have a medium. Won't be heavy. And then Friday, Saturday. I mean, so it makes it very tough.
You had the Monday game before. Did you kind of draw on that, or do you think maybe?
Yeah, but we didn't play the next Friday.
Right.
That makes a big difference. Now, that 5 days now is crazy. Now, I'm not saying it's because of us. I don't think anybody should have to do it in college football. I think it's bad. I think it's bad for kids.
Jim, do you expect to have Nate for the first game?
Yeah, I think so. Nate had probably would have practiced some today. He'll be here Monday.
Jimbo, you have any comment on Vic or?
We can't make any comment. And all through HR and all that stuff.
All right, we good?
All right, thank you.
Thanks, guys.